Hey guys, what is up? It is Dunbar Snackbar with some more Out of the Park Baseball 14. So here is the box score from the last game in case you guys didn't get a chance to see it. Went 15 innings before we were able to go ahead and end up winning. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to skip forward here a little bit. So we're going to go finish today. And, oh, I won 3-2. Wait, in that game. Okay, so yesterday was an off day. Today, we play the Yankees again. And what's going to happen today? I'm just kind of taking a look at the top. All right, so we win 10-5 that second game. Here's the box score from that one. All right, so seems like Robinson Cano had a pretty good day. But, gosh, we had a really good day too. I mean, heck, we were able to put 10 runs together. Total of 10 hits. All right, so got some new mail. Prince Fielder, swats 300. Uh-oh. Felix, no! Minnesota Twins claimed him. Grrr. Well, on the bright side, I mean, he is 1.5 stars, so it's really not going to hurt that much. And I do have a pretty solid starting rotation without him. So, not too great, but okay. So, let's see where this leaves me. All right, I'm still all right. I mean, I'm really glad that I got Colby Lewis in that trade I had in the offseason for a couple prospects because, well, he'll definitely end up being in there. It looks like he's my number 3 guy in the starting rotation. Ryan Dempster going 4. Clay Buchholz 5. So I'm like, okay, well, let's take a look, see what we've got for free agents, because I may need to pick somebody up down the road. But the thing is even though I'm looking at these guys, I've got to remember I'm already in the hole with my budget. So I really can't be spending any money here. But at the same time, I think I should kind of know what's out there in case of some like emergency circumstance where I'd have to go ahead and sign somebody and, you know, also see how much they're asking for. So $3.4 million, that may not be bad just for a couple of years. I mean, even with Ubaldo Jimenez, $1.3 million, that might not be bad just in case something happens. So I am 3-0. I did end up sweeping the Yankees. And now we get a chance to go ahead and face the Kansas City Royals. So it'll be Luis Mendoza who will be on the mound, and Ryan Dempster will take the bump for me here today. So Jacoby Ellsbury had a great last game. I mean, his batting average already is .385, 2 home runs over 3 games, and 6 RBIs. So I'm really glad that I did sign or re-sign Jacoby Ellsbury, you know, extending that contract of his. So, I mean, he's already, in the first few games, really helped out. Steven Drew has yet to get a hit over the last couple games. So, Jackie Bradley Jr. is on first right now for the Red Sox. I can't underestimate the Royals in this one, too, and this just reminded me that I need to go ahead and find a way to change the image of the stadium in the background. But granted, everybody has the same one because I am the away team in this one, so it should be Kauffman Stadium. This is obviously not the K, but that's all right. Okay, so 2 outs right now. We've still got Jackie Bradley, and I am thinking about trying to steal second. So I go ahead and I click it, and Bradley doesn't go. Great! So you know what? Forget it. I'm not going to go ahead and try and force him to do anything there. But, ooh, ground ball that's actually going to go over to Escobar, who will make the throw over to first for the out. So that's going to be it here. Oh, wait, no, it's an error. Runners on first and second, and Dustin Pedroia comes up now. So that one's going to get pop foul. That won't be pretty. Big Poppy, though. 3 RBIs, too. Shane Victorino hasn't had too much going for him, though. But, I mean, we'll see what happens in this game. First time we're not playing the Yankees. Now, I'm still kind of undecided what I should end up doing for this one. If this should be something where I go ahead and maybe do every series, like a series a day, or I go ahead and I play one game out of the week. I don't know. I'm still kind of like tempted. And honestly, like, this really surprised me, but I've gotten like 2 messages from people who are like, I am unsubbing because you chose the Red Sox. It's like, come on. Anyway, whatever. It's just funny thinking that somehow people think that, you know, I'm going to be able to go and change everything for just one person. Because if that was the case, I know I've got people who are fans of the Boston Red Sox on my team. So what happens if they send me a message saying, oh, you should actually play as the Red Sox? Not like I'm going to hold one person's opinion over another one. I mean, I just thought this would be kind of cool to see if I could repeat. That was it. But whatever. I mean, just in spite of them, I'm going to keep going with this. So, Royals up 1-0 in the bottom of the first. We got to come back. Now, Frenchie over in right field is not able to go ahead and get the hit or make the catch here. So David Ortiz is going to end up on first, hopefully get things started off for us now. And Shane Victorino, now he's going to hit this one in the right field also. Now that's going to go ahead and turn into extra bases for him. So Victorino's going to end up on second. David Ortiz, Big Papi, is going to end up being on third now. So it's all about what Steven Drew can put together right here. High fly ball. That's, a home run. I thought that one was going to get caught in center field. I thought Lorenzo Cain had a shot at it, but apparently not. 425 feet, so that's going to give us the 3-1 lead here in the top of the second. And no outs yet, so we could go ahead and get some more. Well, there's Jarrod Saltalamacchia going ahead and striking out. So Jacoby Ellsbury gets a chance up at the plate. Now, that one's going to be hit slowly over towards Murphy at second. Easy throw on over to first for the out. So we're looking to make it 4-0 here in this game. It'd be a great way to start off the season against the Kansas City Royals, who are 1-2. But it was like I was saying, you really can't underestimate them. I mean, even last year in the 2013 season on Out of the Park Baseball, these guys were actually like right up there at the top with the Detroit Tigers. So their team really hasn't changed too much between last season and this season, so I do have to be smart about what happens here. So we've got Lorenzo Cain at first, Frenchie, Jeff Francoeur, up at the plate. Lorenzo Cain is able to go ahead and steal second, so that's not good. We've only got one out here for Ryan Dempster. Now that one is going to go into left field, so Cain is going to get on over to third base. Frenchie's at first. Alcides Escobar now coming up to the plate. This one, high fly ball. Okay. Looks like tags up, comes home. He's safe. So that's going to make it 3-2. Kansas City scoring in each inning that we have had so far. That's really only been 2 innings. Daniel Murphy is going to go ahead and fly out in the center. So that'll be out number 3. Here's Justin Morneau up at the plate, batting 200 here for the season. And with that hit, well, that's going to go ahead and bring him down even more. He's going to be at 188 after that. So here's Will Middlebrooks, who's right there with batting average, 1 home run already. That's not going to be anywhere near what I would consider a good hit at all. So we are hitting the ball on the ground quite a bit. The thing about Luis Mendoza is his ground ball percentage is sitting at 62%. So that's not that bad. But Dustin Pedroia will go ahead and foul out here for out number 3. So we're going to move on to the bottom of the third now. Eric Hosmer grounding out to Pedroia. Oh, no, it's an infield hit. That's the crazy thing about this is, like, you actually watch what's going on, and you're like, oh, okay, well, you know, that'll, or it's going to go ahead and end one way or another. You kind of think that's what it is, but then you're, like, sitting there reading the play-by-play, and you're like, oh, okay, well, never mind. But 2 outs now here. Butler coming up to the plate. We did just get a double play in case you guys didn't notice. But here's Big Papi now. I did like what some of you guys were saying about what I should do with Big Papi, whether or not I should go ahead and deal him out while he is still worth something. And I think that that's what I might end up doing once we get close to the trade deadline. Because I would like to see what I could get for Big Papi. I mean, I kind of feel like I'm betraying Boston a little bit if I go ahead and let him go with as much as he means. But, you know, I do have to think dollars and cents, and I think that with the amount of money that I would end up spending on David Ortiz, it might be better spent with somebody else. So we'll see what ends up happening. I mean, I'm not going to go ahead and jump the gun. I mean, we've got actually quite a ways to go before we reach July. So, I don't know. And like I said, I mean, with this game too, I think I'm only going to go through just a couple seasons because my plan is when Out of the Park 15 comes out, I'll go ahead and actually start playing that here on this channel too. It was actually really cool. I got a message from the PR guy who does Out of the Park baseball for that, or for the company that makes the game. And so he's got me on the media list, so that'll be kind of cool to kind of show you guys what the next game is going to be and some of the advancements that they make. So I'll, of course, go ahead and keep you guys in the know. I was also thinking, too, like partway through this game, it might be kind of cool if I tried out some of the different like some of the different looks here too. Like there's the webcast option, the BNN network up there at the top. I think that'd be kind of cool to take a look at just to kind of explore this a little bit more because, I mean, this game is great. I really do like it. And I like the ability to go ahead and like mold my team into whatever I want. But, you know, I still am pretty new at this. So, like, for example, I just noticed that it gives me the attendance on who's at the game up there at the top. So Kauffman Stadium, attendance 37,795, partly cloudy, 46 degrees, wind blowing out to the left at 12 miles an hour. I know that tells you that at the beginning of the game, but I didn't realize that it was there right now. Okay, so it is still 3-2. We're in the bottom of the fourth, 2 outs, and Lorenzo Cain is up at the plate. So Middlebrooks is going to make that throw on over to first, but not going to be in time. And that was like going right back to Dempster, so I'm surprised he didn't go ahead and charge it, or Saltalamacchia didn't go ahead and charge it. I'm surprised Will Middlebrooks had to come over to make that one here, but at least we get the strikeout right there to go ahead and end the fourth. So here we are on the top of 5. Luis Mendoza has pitched 74 pitches now, and that one is going to get counted as a base hit here for Jackie Bradley Jr. That'll put him at 200 for the batting average. Now, I'm trying to send him. And here he goes. All right, so Bradley Jr. is safe. That's the first stolen base of the season for him. And for the first one, I've actually had it Out of the Park Baseball 14. So, that's actually pretty cool that I just was able to go ahead and have a little first there. Okay, so Justin Morneau on first. I think he ended up getting walked, if I remember right. And then Jackie Bradley Jr. on second. Will Middlebrooks is going to hit this one on over to third there. Or did I bunt it? I can't remember. But anyway, that puts Jackie Bradley on third, Morneau on second with only 1 out. So there shouldn't be a double play opportunity right here. But Pedroia, that one's going to go into right field. So Francoeur is going to make the catch. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to see Bradley Jr. tagging up, coming home. So it's now going to be 4-2. And here's David Ortiz at the plate with Morneau on second. So that one's going to go deep into center field. Not going to be that deep, though. So that's going to be out number 3 here for the top of the 5th. But we get 1 run, 4-2. Now, underneath or over by the logos of each team, kind of at the top middle. It'll give you the winning probability for each team. So every out that goes by is a little bit more in my favor. Like I'm looking at 73.72% right now of the probability of me winning, which I like that. 70, almost 75%. That's not bad. Okay. So there's out number 2, just over from Pedroia to Morneau. Of course, going to keep pitching here. And then this one is going to be an easy ground ball for Morneau to go ahead. Flip it on over to Dempster for the 3rd out. So now we're going to be looking at 7, 8, and 9 coming up here for the Red Sox in the top of the 6th. Shane Victorino. Well, that's going to be another ground out here too. So it seems like Luis Mendoza is really holding true to what he does, forcing ground balls. 62%. That's not too bad at all. And we're definitely seeing it right here. All right. So a deep fly ball in the center that's easy for Lorenzo Cain to go ahead and make the catch. So Saltalamacchia here with 2 outs comes up to the plate. And he's going to end up getting hit. So a free base for Saltalamacchia. Now Jacoby Ellsbury comes up. Of course, with Saltalamacchia, I'm not going to be doing anything too crazy. But 3-2 count. This one's going into center. Cain will go ahead and make the catch. And there we go. So we do have 4 hits now compared to Kansas City's 6. So this is another one of those games where I'm being out-hit. But the only other game, I guess, I played a total, well, this will be my 3rd game that I've ended up playing. So there was like the St. Louis and Cubs one where I actually really did out-hit them quite a bit. And then the last game, the Yankees did out-hit me. But that's okay. I mean, I've got more runs right now. That's what matters. It was just that 3-run blast, though, in the 2nd that really helped me out. Dempster versus Gordon now. And Alex Gordon will strike out. Top of 7 now. Winning probability now sitting at 81.69%. It may only get better from here. All right, so a little slow roller over to first that Hosmer will go ahead and get. So Jackie Bradley Jr. is going to have to go back to the dugout without really doing too much of anything right now. That puts Mendoza at 105 pitches. That one's saying, nice play, Hosmer. Apparently he dived for it or something crazy. All right, so here's Justin Morneau. Now we're starting to see Luis Mendoza get tired at 108 pitches. Oh, there we go. Hosmer makes another great dive for a fantastico catch. All right, Middlebrooks now. Bad hit on over to 3rd to Mike the Moose. Moustakis. You know, I wonder if they actually put that here for his nickname in here. I mean, the game actually does a great job of being able to get stuff down for players, like nicknames and stuff like that. Like, at the end of this game, I was going ahead and I was reading some of the emails that I get in game, and they gave, or I signed up for league news and stuff. And Carlos Gonzalez of the Colorado Rockies is injured right now, and it's cool that they even call him Cargo, just like they do in real life. I thought that was pretty cool that they add that level of depth in here, or whoever does these mods for it. I mean, I really want to make sure that the guys who do mod this get a big, huge thank you because, you know, before I realized how easy it was to mod this game and everything, I was like, oh man, this is going to take me a while. Going ahead and manually putting together the jerseys, the hats, the logos, stuff like that. And then trying to figure out how to import player pictures. But right at the beginning, there's a section that it's Mod Central or something like that. And there's a 2013 all-in-one mod, which installs a whole bunch of stuff for you. So that way the game is pretty much like this. But I still did go ahead a little bit more. But I realize and I understand exactly how much time and effort goes into this here from the community and everybody, who develops and modifies the game. I mean, those people do deserve a lot of credit. And I know in most cases, most of the people behind the scenes who do that stuff really don't get that much at all. So I don't think that any modders or, anybody who really ended up helping out with this is ever going to see this video. But just in the rare event that somebody does, thank you. I really do appreciate it. Because, I don't know, like, I think that if I was playing this game and I was going with, like, the fake logos that they have to make you have, because this is not an official MLB licensed product. Yeah, if it was something that, you know, I had to stick with all these fictional players, fictional, you know, teams and logos and stuff, it just wouldn't be the same game. So, it's cool that they do that. So, thank you, you guys. Even the company that made the game, thank you for making this so mod-friendly. All right, so anyway, getting back to the game, it is still 4-2. Here we are in the 8th inning. I still have Ryan Dempster, and he's only at 107 pitches here through 8 innings, so I figure, you know what, why not? Let's go ahead and keep him in. And then he gives up a home run right here from Eric Hosmer. Now, Hosmer, he's been hitting really well, actually. So, that's his first home run. Mike Moustakas has 3. And after that hit, I'm like, you know what? No. I'm going to the bullpen. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring in Andrew Bailey from my bullpen. Former Oakland A, Andrew Bailey. Let's see what he can take a look at doing. So I know he can last a few innings. See, here's the webcast option that I was thinking about exploring a little bit, but we'll see. Maybe in the next game I'll do like 3 innings of this, 3 innings from the webcast, and if the BNN network option is something else, maybe I'll go ahead and I'll do 3 innings of that too. But this does worry me now that the game is tied up here. Now we do get a 3-6-3 double play that's going to go ahead and end the 8th inning, so we're going to start off here in the 9th, and we're going to start off in the 9th spot here with Jarrod Saltalamacchia. So he's hitting 125. Not too confident that he's going to be able to do anything, and he's just going to hit it right on over to Hosmer, who touches first for the out. Now Jacoby Ellsbury, who strikes out. This is not good. Jackie Bradley Jr., come on, man. Got to go ahead. Oh, deep fly ball in the left, but not that deep, apparently. All right, so top of the 9th is done and over with. Kansas City has a chance to be able to get like a walk-off right here in the bottom of the 9th. Ooh, Alex Gordon swinging and missing there. So Andrew Bailey already doing a pretty good job. So his first pitch ends up being a double play. Then the next at-bat, a strikeout. All right, I'll take it. All right, so Lorenzo Cain's going to hit this one into left field to get between Middlebrooks and Drew. Now here comes Jeff Francoeur. 2 outs right now for the Royals. So we are able to get the out there. Kelvin Herrera pitching for the Royals, in case you guys did not notice. He's been in here now for a few innings. He's 2.2 innings pitched thus far. Will Middlebrooks not having that much success. Dustin Pedroia will also get poor contact with that one. Rolls over to third. And the top of the 10th. Oh, wait. Pedroia's on. I think that was an error if I remember right. All right, Big Papi. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, it just goes straight backwards. Dang it, Big Papi. Wrong direction, man, and I need more power behind that one, too. Okay. It's crazy, too, because the last game that I did ended up going into extra innings. Of course, you guys saw it took 15 innings for me to end up took me 15 innings to end up winning that one. And then here, we're in the 10th. Okay, so Andrew Bailey versus Eric Hosmer now. And that one is going to be a fly ball into right field for Shane Victorino, who will go ahead and make the catch. That's going to be out number 3. Top of 11. We're going to be starting off with Shane Victorino here. He's gone 1 for 4 today. He had that double earlier. But he's going to go ahead and strike out. That doesn't help me. I really could have used him. If he had gotten a single, I would have tried to steal and then just kind of swing away. But this one's going to go into the right side. I'll end up being out. So Saltalamacchia, come on, man. Help me out. So that one's going to go through the middle into center field. So there we go. Thank you, Jarrod Saltalamacchia, for making sure that I get somebody on base. All right, Jacoby Ellsbury, here we go. We're starting it off here. Now, he's going to end up walking. So that's going to bring up Jackie Bradley Jr. Got runners on first and second. Strike 3. Dang it. All right, so Greg Holland gets the strikeout. Now Mike the Moustakis comes up to the plate. That's 4 strikeouts for Andrew Bailey over 3 innings. So he's doing pretty good. Now that one goes out into right field, and Shane Victorino will make the catch. Now here's Alex Gordon. That one's going to go through the middle. It will be a base hit, so we'll see Alex Gordon on first. Does have some speed, but I don't think he's going to go ahead and try and steal. Not in this situation. But I go ahead and I end up walking Salvador Perez to set up Lorenzo Cain up at the plate here. So with everything that is going on, I'm going to go ahead and I'm not Java Chamberlain. I mean, he had a pretty good outing actually last time. But Scott Elbert, man, he had like 4 strikeouts in a row to start off his appearance last game. So this should be good to bring him in right here. All right, so Lorenzo Cain versus Scott Elbert. Oh, man, Lorenzo Cain 2 for 2 with runners in scoring position. And right here, goes to the left side. Gordon on third, rounds home, and he's going to be safe. Game is over. Red Sox end up losing here to the Royals in the 11th inning by a score of 5-4. So not a pretty game, but that's all right. That's going to be our first loss here for the 2014 season. And I'll have to let you guys know how the other games end up going. So here's the box score for this. I'll make sure I keep it up for a little bit. Thanks for watching, you guys. I sure do appreciate it. More of this to come later on, so make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Again, you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great jazz. But you guys are phenomenal people. You really are. Thank you again for watching. And as always, I hope you guys have a good one.